Did you ever stop to think about the days of early spin? Wonder if Nicole and Dan would ever do it all again. Now they're back in their own podcast. Sit back, relax, Still Spinning is here. Still spinning. Still spinning. Still spinning. Still spinning.
Hello, welcome to episode number 126 of the Still Spinning podcast. It is Dan and Nicole, and it is the week of Christmas. It is the week of, I believe, Hanukkah is still going on.
I think it just ended.
I did a thing on the 8th day, 9th, 10th. Yeah, it might have just ended.
We're right around the
yes.
Hanukkah cusp.
I did a show at a Chabad.
Oh, nice. How was it?
It was interesting.
Sure.
Obviously you can't play like Christmas music, or you can't play any, yeah, it was I don't know, but can I tell you, I didn't realize how many like Jewish bangers there were. Like,
yeah.
Like it's EDM and it's Jewish music. And I had no idea.
Mm-hmm.
I had no idea that was and you look it up on Spotify and you're like, wait, what? There's hundreds and hundreds of playlists, and it is like,
the mitzvahs are rockin' parties.
It's crazy.
I am telling
you
you right now.
Yeah. Well, anyway, so thank you guys so much for joining us. It's great to have you here. Are you? I'm in the midst. By the way, guess what? One of the early gifts we got from somebody was one of those robot cleaning. We got a couple of great early gifts. We got a great early gift from Nicole and Paul, which I know you and I have talked about the hot dogs.
They're so good.
Those using her hot dogs were fantastic.
I actually think they were the wieners. I think that they actually said wieners.
Yes, you're right. Then there is a difference.
Yep.
Did you try did yours have jalapenos in it? The jalapeno brats?
No, we didn't get that one.
Oh,
were they really good?
Oh, yeah.
We get them they have them at the state fair sometimes, the jalapeno brats. So we get them, like made there. But I'm sorry, usingers knows what's up.
Yeah, those are so
really
good. Those jalapeno brats are so good.
Oh, good. I'm glad. And Dan got us the charcuterie.
Yeah, Wisconsin.
From Wisconsin, which is awesome. Like everything we've had so far has been fantastic.
Good.
The meats, the cheeses, the board is hilarious.
Somebody bought us because we like to complain, obviously, about the amount of dog hair that's in our house now.
Oh, sure.
If you have a golden retriever, you're done. Like there's dog hair everywhere. You can't do anything about it.
They're big shedders,
Yes, and it's an insane. Like I will run the vacuum that we have. I bought like one of them handheld shark vacuums, and the worst part about that is it has a light on it. And so I go over the hardwood floor and I'm like, I just did this. I just did this yesterday. How is this even possible that there's
the
this
light
much
bad because you can see?
Yeah, because you can see it. I can't even see most of the time. You can't even see it on there until there's a light shining on it. You're like, how is this? How does the dog have any hair left? So somebody bought us one of those robot vacuum things.
Oh,
yeah.
Like a Roomba?
Yeah, well, it wasn't a Roomba. It's like a Roomba. It's like I think it's the Chinese imported version, but it's pretty cool.
What does the cat think about it?
Yep, that's
or
the interesting.
Dog.
Yep, they're not big fans. They follow it around and they like follow. They'll like try to triangulate with it. One will take like here, and then it'll back up towards it, and one will jump out of the way. I expect to someday come home and have the thing completely obliterated.
Sure.
Because they finally decided, and now
they could pounce on it.
Yeah.
Or I've seen lots of videos where one of the animals has had an accident and then the thing runs through it and just like drags it all over the house.
That would be bad. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Thankfully, ours don't do that yet, but you never know.
TikTok, baby.
We've named ours. We had a naming contest, and so I came up.
And Jenny.
Yep, and I came up. I actually ended up coming up with the top two.
Oh, okay.
And so the second one that we almost went with was I wanted to call it Harvey, for Harvey Wallbanger, because the thing just keeps smacking into the wall all the time. And then plus I could go Harvey. It's Harvey. I could do a little Jimmy Stewart. It's Harvey. Yeah. But that's not what we went with. We ended up with Dustin Bieber.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Do you call it DB for short, or does it get the full initials?
Dustin.
Just Dustin.
Yeah, Dustin. So.
Okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
so it's kind of fun.
That's very fun. You know what? You brought up Jimmy Stewart.
Yep.
I have an unpopular opinion that I need to talk about, Dan. And I feel like whenever I have an unpopular opinion, you're usually on my side.
Well, okay. Let me
let
me grab some Maker's Mark and see what's.
Oh my God. Rough season for Dan. He's just hitting the bottle, literally drinking from the bottle. So one of the things that I really enjoy doing over the holidays is there's an old movie theater here. And I mean old with like the pipe organ and the stage, and it seats hundreds of people. It's called the Music Box, and they do a holiday spectacular. You can either go see White Christmas or It's a Wonderful Life. Santa's there beforehand. They play Christmas carols on the pipe organ. You sing along. They put the words up on the screen.
Could you go see Holiday Inn? Do they ever show that?
They do not, nor should anyone ever show Holiday Inn ever. That movie, Paul and I were just discussing how that movie should just not be available. It should just, they need to edit it down to like
shocking.
10 minutes.
Yeah.
That isn't offensive. I mean, it's
completely.
I was not prepared.
It was so, I remember, I had seen it many times. We're talking, by the way, just in case you don't know, there's a scene in Holiday Inn and it's Bing Crosby. Mm-hmm. And so it's Bing Crosby. You're like, but it's Bing freaking Crosby. Not a big deal.
Apparently big racist.
Well, no, look, he's not. I don't wait. It's terrible.
This movie is.
Well, it's not that that was not an uncommon thing.
Yeah, that doesn't make it right.
No, but it doesn't make.
It's just.
It doesn't make it right, and they probably should stop showing it, and they should probably not. Because now we've evolved. But correct. I'm just saying that doesn't make Bing Crosby a racist because
no. But it's actually funny that this was not intentional for us to talk about this.
Nope.
I was going towards It's a Wonderful Life. Apparently, the person who created it,
Frank
Capra, actually was quite well known for being a huge racist. And I was in the middle of reading an article about It's a Wonderful Life and him.
And there's a scene, if you don't know, in Holiday Inn and it really comes out of nowhere. They're doing like a special for like every month. And so
holiday.
For every holiday. So Abraham Lincoln's birthday for February, they do a song called Abraham, and he does it in blackface.
Yeah.
And
it's not just him.
No, it's the girl.
Everybody in the place.
Yeah. It's shocking.
Horrifying.
I've seen it many times. So I had a friend call me, and you actually kind of did the same thing. But my friend calls me. He's like, he sends a picture of the screen. He goes, "What in the hell is this?" And I'm like, "Oh, it's Holiday Inn." He's like, and I kind of thought everybody had seen that, but
no,
apparently...
I had never seen it. And last year we were just trying to watch like classic, and I'm using air quotes, classic movies.
Yeah.
That we had never seen from the past, and it was available on Amazon Prime, and I don't think it should be. Okay. I don't think it should be.
Anywho, so what did you end up seeing?
So we actually did the double feature.
Okay.
This is the second year we've done the double feature. It is a long time. Let me tell you that. It's a long time to be at the theater. And I love the theater. I love White Christmas. It's a very fun movie. I don't love It's a Wonderful Life. Here's my thing. I don't think. What?
Ladies and gentlemen, we've reached the final episode of the Still Spinning
because
podcast.
I don't love It's a Wonderful Life.
That is the best Christmas movie of all time.
Oh,
not even close to any other Christmas movie.
Highly disagree.
Maybe Elf, but
what?
I'm sorry, Muppet Christmas Carol.
Muppet Christmas Carol might be the best Christmas movie.
How do you not like It's a Wonderful Life?
Here's the thing. I don't think George Bailey is that great a guy. He's an asshole. All he does the whole movie is complain about other things. He's like, I just want to get out. I just want to get out. Oh, I have to stay. And then when somebody else has something he wants, he gets really jealous about it. He's a total ass to his wife on multiple occasions. Like, I don't think he's a great guy.
I cannot believe you just called George Bailey an asshole?
George Bailey's an asshole. There, I said it. And I stand by this conviction. The whole beginning where like the weird goo is talking to each other in heaven, and they're like, George Bailey only ever cared about himself. That is some BS. All that man did was cry and complain about why he wasn't somewhere else.
He
And
had
anytime he did something good,
he had dreams. He was not able. They were not able to. They happened to everybody around him, and not to him. And doesn't that's the story of life, right? Like that can be your story of life. But then the whole point is he realizes it and goes, "Oh, you know what? It is a wonderful life." Look, how
he realizes it after he almost dies. Do you know who knew it the whole freaking time? His wife. His wife knew it the whole time. She didn't hear her complaining about everything.
Well, she did not have the dreams and aspirations that he did. When he was a kid, he wanted to travel.
Oh, I know. I know. Hot dog.
Hot dog. Hey, so that scene in the where Violet and what's your name? Where they're at the counter at the Mary, Mary and Violet when they're at the counter and he's working there. My wife still to this day, she goes, "That is you. I guarantee that is you." Because there's a couple of times where she's like, "Help me down, George." And he's like, "Help you down. Help you down." It's like,
yeah, Paul just quoted it. He said something. Are you dumb? Are you stupid or something?
Yeah. Hey, brainless.
Oh, yeah. Hey, brainless. I was like,
my wife's like, "That would be you. That's so you. That's a little you."
Yeah. Now, does he do some good things in the movie? Yes. But it's not because he's necessarily selfless. It's because he feels trapped. No, he feels trapped and he has no way of leaving and everyone else gets out but him and he just cries and complains about it.
I don't understand why you
until he almost dies.
Right. What's the problem with, what's wrong with you? He's one of the greatest characters of all time.
Oh my God. He is not one of the greatest characters
He has dreams, they're not coming true, and the whole movie is look at what's actually happening. Take a step back and look at what's actually happening. That's the whole movie. How do you call George Bailey stopped? He didn't go to college so he could save the savings and loan. His eardrum busted because he saved his kid. I know he didn't want to, but he did.
He did save his kid brother. I believe that was like one of his only selfless acts. Everything else, it wasn't because he wanted to. It's because he was pushed into it. And if you need to almost die to realize, to step outside of your selfish core to realize how great you actually have it, I don't think you're that great of a person.
You're brainless.
You're brainless. George Bailey, I love you to the day I die. Now, also, I think Mary kind of sucks because her whole wish was that he gets trapped in this damn town. Her wish isn't to be with him and leave.
But it is. She would go with him to go somewhere if they had to.
But she was very content to stay at home.
You cannot be serious over there.
Oh, I am serious.
I don't know what's happened to you in your life. Has everything just been so like how do you not have a dream that didn't come true and then you had to finally... Hey, let me ask you this. Did you see Field of Dreams?
I've probably
Was
seen
Kevin Costner's character just like a big giant a-hole?
Well, that's very different.
No, it's not.
Also,
same
I've
thing.
never seen the movie.
He had dreams. He thought he wanted, same thing. All the characters. Terrence Mann had a dream that didn't come through. Shoeless Joe Jackson had a dream that didn't come through. The whole thing is about realizing, listen, sometimes dreams don't happen, but be happy with what you have. It's a lesson that we could all use.
I agree. My point is, he should have been happy with what he had. He had a lot of stuff. First off, how'd they fix up that house? He's making like $20 a week. Also, let's talk about Potter.
Yeah, Mr.
Potter.
Now,
what
Potter,
a piece of crap. Now, that guy, also an asshole.
See, in the same movie,
$8,000.
In the same movie, you're gonna call George Bailey an ass while Potter's in the movie.
They can both be assholes in different ways. What I feel about it.
Yeah, they should. By the way, they should not let cousin Billy around any money. Ever.
Well,
That's just, come on.
Don't get me started on the cousin Billy character. I just believe that George Bailey is a selfish person. That's it. And you can't convince me otherwise.
In a way, yes, but that's the whole point. Is but he's not an a-hole. He's time after time after time. His dream had been. You know what? I bet he didn't have a dream of being swallowed up by the swimming pool underneath the dance floor, under the gym floor.
Also, do you know what's funny about the two movies, White Christmas and Christmas Carol, is that there's a character that is in both of them, or there's an actor in both. The guy who opens up the pool.
Yeah, you know who that is, right?
It's he was Alfalfa.
Yeah,
as a child.
Alfalfa. Yeah.
Yeah, he's also the Haynes sisters' brother in.
Oh,
in White Christmas, and they showed the picture.
Hey, see, there's a that pool. See, here's the key, and I got the key.
Yep,
Oh, and then he
yep,
gets the
and then everyone's like,
yeah.
oh, it's
Yeah.
a very fun environment to watch both movies because everybody gets really into it. It's a little Rocky Horror-esque. There's some call and responses. People get bells and they like shake the bells, you know, whenever Clarence is around.
That would annoy me.
I don't know. You might enjoy it. It's a fun environment.
I wouldn't enjoy it with you, knowing what you're thinking. Like
Well,
I'll never see that with you now. Like we can't go
sorry.
enjoy the thing because
Well,
every
we can
time
watch
something
White
happens, I'd be
Christmas.
staring over at you like
And I'd be
your
like,
face.
this guy's an ass. He's an ass. Now, Dan, I understand we were talking beforehand, and you've got a story for me.
Yes, I have to share this with you because this is so stupid and so me and so like I like you'll love this. I mean, okay, so
I can't wait.
I traveling and I've done many cities in like the last 2 weeks. I've been all over the Midwest with doing the trivia show, and when I host this trivia show, especially when it's time after time after time, like one night when you gotta, and it's a lot of work. I'll be honest with you. So it's a 2-hour setup, 2-hour tear down. I have to unload the van. I have to unpack all the stuff.
Dan does a really good job.
Yeah.
Like there's no skimping in this show.
No.
I have seen the production quality and it is high.
And I usually will do like maybe 2 shows a week, right? Maybe like on a Wednesday for a corporate thing, and then maybe some company's party on a Friday or Saturday. But this one, I mean, I'm doing Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Didn't you have 2 one day?
On one day I had 2. Yes, and I had to go from one right to the other and tear it out and set it. And so it can be very exhausting.
Yeah.
And also we had some weather I had to deal with, so I had to go to one of these places a day early. Rather than come home. My plan was to come home and then go to this other place, but I'm like, nope, I just got to get over there because the weather's coming in tomorrow and I don't want to drive through the weather. And so this is about the 4th or 5th show that I did. Now I don't have anxiety when I'm like, I don't get nervous about hosting the show. I don't, everybody asks me like, when you do comedy, you get nervous? No, never. And I probably should, but right. Because I mean, sometimes I just don't care. And you should care more than I do sometimes.
I don't think this is that's not how you want to.
No, but I'm just saying I don't get nervous because I know.
You've also been doing it for a very long time.
That's what I'm saying. So I know I'm going to go up there and have fun. And look, I've bombed before. So if I bomb again, whatever.
Well, I think some of the nervousness, and correct me if I'm wrong, about performing is you don't know what's going to happen whenever you do a live performance. But when you've done it as long as you and I have done what we do, you've pretty much experienced every possible thing that could go wrong. So that takes away that element of fear of it.
So here's where, when I'm doing this trivia show, I am not only hosting the show, which in and of itself is a chore. I also have set everything up. I've tore everything down. I have built the entire technical, and there is a lot of technical stuff that goes into my show.
And you're running the tech too, right?
And I'm running the tech. And that's what makes me nervous. That's where if I have anxiety, and when it's show after show after show, you're always like, okay, did I change this? Because some things you got to change for the next show. So the other company's logo doesn't pop up. Did I change this? Did I change this? And when you're doing it show after show after show with no break, that's when I get a little bit anxious, right?
Oh yeah, I get that.
So I go back to I get in town early. I set up and I go back to the hotel and I'm like, look, I got time for a 2-hour nap or so, which I never have. So like, I'm gonna take a nap, and so I pull out the Calm.
God.
No. So I pull out the Calm app, which you turned me on to, and I'm like, maybe I'm gonna do some meditation here, like some mindful meditation. I'm gonna do some sometimes I'll go to sleep and I'll listen to like a gratitude meditation, things like that. But I'm having this anxiety about all these performing, and there's a thing about performance anxiety. So I'm like, well, let's listen to that. Yeah. It took me about 5 minutes. And it's
is it about sexual performance anxiety?
It's not about performing at shows. And I'm sitting there listening to this thing, and the first couple of minutes are all about, now take a deep breath and let's get into my, which they all are, right?
Right,
and so
right. That's pretty standard.
I'm laying there. And there's some weird things that start being said. It's like sometimes, it's because your mind needs to focus on the event at hand. And I'm like, well, yeah, you're right, you do. And then they go,
yeah, sure,
and then it
no.
starts talking about your partner. I'm like, but I'm not with a partner. I'm with somebody else. I'm performing by myself. Sometimes I'm with a partner. Some shows I do, but I'm like, and it took me, Nicole, it was 5 minutes, 6 minutes into this thing, and I went, wow, hold on a second. It's not that performance anxiety.
I had no idea that they had that kind of meditation on there.
Yes, they do.
I think we all know that I will be searching for performance anxiety.
Well, and here's the thing. If you go listen to it now, because I told this story to my wife and I came home and I played it to her. Okay, I get that now that you know what it is, that you know it's performance, you know what the thing is. Here, right there it is on the app. Deconstructing performance anxiety right there.
See, I wouldn't have guessed. By the way, the Hound of the Baskervilles one's some of my favorites.
Yeah, I actually like Sherlock Holmes stuff, but
yeah.
But yeah, so and
that is
now
amazing.
It's clearly obvious if you listen to it now, even from the beginning, what they're talking about.
Sure. But you were also in a different, like, first off, you didn't know, but you're also in a, like, okay, I'm relaxing. I'm going to do a meditation. I've got a lot going on in my brain. Like, I get why it probably took a little bit for you to figure out what it was.
But if you go to listen to it, Nicole, go listen to, and then put it in the frame of a performer.
Yeah. And
you don't think, because it talks about your partner, and then the part where I went, wait a minute, it was something about, and now just feel your partner's touch on your skin. And I'm like,
what?
I'm like, what? Huh? Whoa.
Wait a minute.
And then I'm like, oh no, different performance anxiety.
And you look at the picture of the illustration, it's just a candy cane.
And like the picture that they have here, look,
it's like someone with a guitar,
it's a guitar. Right? Yeah.
I would not assume that's about your D.
No. But it's what it is.
That is.
Oh, maybe he's playing the chord of D.
Hilarious. That is so. I would have never guessed in a million years that they had that kind of content.
And it was fine. It was talking about, now feel the touch of your partner on your skin. I'm like,
what? I will not. How dare you?
And I'm like, oh, it's that performance anxiety.
Oh God, that is wow.
Yeah. Isn't
oh
that great?
Man, that is pretty funny. That is really, really funny. Well, did it help you feel less anxious?
Well, I guess in a way, because I was laughing so hard that I'm like,
just like, it distracted you from the task at hand.
Yeah, I didn't get at the nap because I'm like, now I'm awake.
Well, then you were awake,
right?
Or I don't want to know.
Yeah, then I had some other stuff I had to do. So
yeah. Oh my God. Can we just point this out?
Yes.
Yes. The bell went off in Dan's head, and it sounded like a boy.
That's about right.
Yep.
And then the touch of your partner's hand on your skin.
Oh my God, that is so funny.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Dan, you always are getting into trouble.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna totally shift gears into an actual news story now that we've regaled you with all of our
nonsense
thoughts and feelings.
Yeah.
So Australia earlier this month just made it illegal for anyone under the age of 16 to have access to social media. Children across Australia woke up earlier this month with no access to their social media accounts under a world-first ban designed to shelter those under 16 from addictive algorithms, online predators, and digital bullies. No other nation has taken such sweeping measures, and the rollout of the tough new law is being closely watched by legislatures around the globe. So it has banned 10 platforms, including Instagram, Facebook, Threads, Snapchat, which is a big one I think the kids use, YouTube, TikTok, Kick, never heard of, Reddit, Twitch, and X. And they all of them say they'll comply with the ban using age verification technology to identify under 16s and suspend their accounts, but they don't believe it'll make children safer.
Well, they have to say that.
Well, of course. Under the law, platforms need to show they've taken reasonable steps, in air quotes, to deactivate accounts used by under 16-year-olds and prevent new accounts from being opened to avoid fines of up to 49.5 million Australian dollars, which is 32 million
which
in
is
the US.
$44 in the
Which
United
is
States.
10 cents.
Yeah.
Some children and their parents are expected to flout the ban, but there are no consequences for that, of course.
Can I just throw in, I'm super disappointed that Australia calls their money the dollar.
Why?
Because it's so un-Australian. Why is it not called like the boing-a-wong or something? Like why? Like really?
I mean, to
you
be
got
fair,
all
it's the
these.
dollar.
Yeah, but you got all these cool names for everything.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what 15 bankaroos.
Yeah.
Something like that. Like, why you can't call it something better if you're Australia than the dollar?
Yeah, well, I guess not.
Anyway,
yeah.
that's not really here nor there. I just very disappointed whenever I hear something in Australia and they just call it the normal name.
Yeah.
So.
Obviously I don't have kids and I don't live in Australia, so it doesn't really matter what I think. But I don't hate this. I don't hate this. I think that kids are on their phones all the time.
Yeah.
And I feel like Australia tends to be a little bit more progressive when they're doing stuff like this. And I'll be curious to see how it works and how, if it helps anything. You know, we have talked in the past and certainly will continue to talk about just the lack of social skills that certain generations have now because it's so much of their interaction. Now, of course, they can still text each other and send videos and all of that. And I'm sure they'll find something else.
That's the thing. They're going to find a way around this. I mean, look, they're kids. So, and I don't, how do you prove somebody's 16? Like, you don't have like a driver's, like, there's no, you know what I mean? Like, it's one thing if you make somebody send in a picture of a driver's license, you go, okay, well, yeah, here's your, you know, or something. I don't know. I don't know how you would do that.
Are they putting in birth certificates? I doubt it.
Yeah. But I will say that that is so true because conversations, kids, we went today, because, you know, it's a couple days before Christmas. I thought I'd take my wife out to someplace nice.
Oh, God. Ooh, can I guess?
Yep.
Buffalo Wild Wings.
No. Oh, okay, Rockefeller.
Oh, sorry. Oh, God. Cousins?
No, no, come on.
Sorry.
Taco John's.
Papa John's?
Taco John's.
Oh, Taco
Not
John's.
even Papa John's. We're talking Taco John's. So,
Potato Olays.
Yeah.
Delicious.
So it's pretty good.
Yeah.
So we go through the drive-through and the guy's like, and they didn't have Diet Mountain Dew, or their machine was broke. He's like, if you pull around, I can bring you one. I'm like, okay. You're like, wait, I'm in a hurry. So we go around and I sit in the parking lot and they gave us, we got a churro to split.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm like, well, we're sitting here. Let's eat the churro. So we eat the churro. And I don't know why. Because I talked to Jenny with food in my mouth at the I'm like, you sound like an idiot. I forgot what it was, but I'm like, oh, this is funny. So I took the bag of the churro dust, the cinnamon dust and all that, poured it into my hand, and wiped it all over my face and mouth. And I don't know if you can tell, I didn't shave today. So so it is now my face and mouth is just covered with the churro dust.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And the guy walks out. and I'm like, hey, we don't get churros either. And he goes, okay, I'm sorry, we'll get those for you. He didn't even look at my, no, I'm like, buddy, it's okay. It's a joke. Look at my face. And he looks like, oh, okay, yeah.
Zero reaction.
They don't know how to look. The problem is they don't look at you in the face.
Yep.
Like they don't know how to make eye contact with somebody. Mm-hmm. And I had this crap all over my face. Like, we don't have no churros either. Making a joke. And he's like, oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'll go get you some. I'm like, come on, look
Dude,
here.
I'm wearing the churro.
But the point is, social media has so screwed up our kids that they don't know how to have eye contact with people. And it's not that adults are getting pretty bad at it too, but at least we can remember what it was like. Yeah. They just don't have the ability. And God, you take away a phone from a kid, that's damn near the death penalty. I mean, they cannot handle it.
Yeah. So I'll be curious to see if this does anything, has an impact on those kids. I mean, obviously there's a lot you can still do on the computer, and it doesn't necessarily mean that kids are going to disconnect from that.
Yeah.
It's very interesting. And oddly enough, a friend of mine, a very good friend of mine, her good friend lives in Australia now. She's an American, but she's been in Australia for about 10 years. She married an Australian fella. They have 3 kids. So she was just back and just kind of, just talking about a lot of the differences between Australia and here. And it's always just cool to hear from someone that lives in another country. Although she has 3 of the most poisonous snakes in the world live in her yard. Yeah,
and they've got that spider that's like 4 feet long, like that giant. I mean, look,
can't handle it.
This is what I'm saying. Australia, you don't live like the rest of us in Australia.
They got balls bigger than I do, that's for sure.
Well, right, and then I don't know. I mean, I do find it interesting when other countries do things different than we do. So I just, part of me likes the idea that we have freedom of choice on that kind of stuff. But also, I mean, God, I just see I don't know, because I see what it does to kids. I see what it does to the brain. Yep. And I mean, I think that should be a parental thing, right? Like,
right.
your parents should, but how does a parent do that? The second you hand your kid a cell phone, now they're all over social media. I don't know what the answer is, but
right. And think about when we were kids. I don't know about you, but it was come back at dark. You know, parents didn't know what we were doing then either. And I'm sure it's the same thing now. It's not like kids are constantly under their parents' supervision, right? They're at school or they're at after school programs. People got to work. So it's really hard to tell where they are. So I don't have kids, so I can't fully relate to what this must be like, but I don't think it's a terrible thing to restrict because social media is just,
it rots the brain and it's poisonous
so
and it really is. And it is for everybody. Like it's for all of us. Like you can't, you don't even know what's a real news story anymore. Like you don't even know what pops
real
up.
Pictures anymore. Like the AI is.
That's what I'm saying. Like you don't like you see all the time. You see like this controversial news story. Well, remember a perfect example, the Coldplay concert story. So the Coldplay concert story comes out, and all of a sudden the CEO is out there making a statement the next day that is shared all over social media. And he's basically saying, "Hey, it's not our fault, your fault." And you're like, "Wow, what a jerk!" But that wasn't even his statement. Mm-hmm. That was somebody made it up, and some algorithm picked it up, and now everybody so.
Right. So who knows?
And then, as people are, the first thing you hear, it doesn't matter if somebody comes along and corrects it. You still believe that first thing you heard because you've just taken that in. Yeah. And it is very, I don't know. I don't know what the answer is. Yeah. I would, there's the part of me, there's probably the more libertarian part of me that says, hey, it is what it is. People can do what they want. It's a free country. And then there's the part of me that goes, God, but people are so dumb. Right. And they can't, and they need to be protected from themselves. But
yeah, these are the bumpers in bowling, right?
Yeah.
These are you're filling the lanes so the kids don't hit them all the way down. So keep your eye on Australia, everyone. We'll see what happens there. We'll see how long it lasts, if it lasts, and maybe they'll teach us all something.
Fine will be 150 wallaroos.
Wallaroos. You've gotta take care of a kangaroo for 10 days. Yeah, those things will kill you.
Pop you in the face.
They're poppers.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. I didn't remember how much I missed the theme song till it was playing right before we started today. If you are a spinner, you've got bonus content coming your way this Friday. If you are wondering what being a spinner is all about, you can find out by going to our website, stillspinningpodcast.com. There you will find out how to be a spinner, how you can get some merch. It's not too late. Well, I mean, I don't think shipping is going to get to you before Christmas.
It is way too late for Christmas, yes.
It's way too late for Christmas, but you can start planning for next year. There's the link to our merch site there as well. You can also gift someone a subscription. We have no problems with that. All of that can be found on our website, stillspinningpodcast.com. Spinners, you've got some bonus content coming your way on Friday. Everyone else, we will see you next Monday. Have a great Christmas if that's what you celebrate. If it's not, I hope you had a great Yule. Happy Hanukkah. Kwanzaa's coming up too. So happy holidays, everybody. We'll see you next week.
Still spinning.